Greetings, community. It's Kevin of Entropy and Comics, and I'm here to bring you another edition of Kevin's most anticipated reads tomorrow for New Comic Book Day, 1/24/2024. And here we are again. And it's a nice, mellow week. I am talking high concentrate reads from high concentrate publishers with some high energy level stuff. I can't wait to really get into this. Prior in which that I do, really want to acknowledge the chat. Why? Agu, it is you. Appreciate you lurking around. Last Crucis, dude. Can you believe Agu got you here? He got you like like beat you by that much. Just Taka. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Seriously, I think I've only seen you here once, and I appreciate you revisiting. This is awesome, really. And believe me when I say this list is going to be quick. So, hey, chill out. You demand, you demand, you demand. So I'll chill out. I will. I promise. I'll chill out for you. I'll be nice and mellow. Are you laughing with me or at me? Yeah, me too. All right. No, hey, let's start this list off nice and right. And we're going to start off over at Opus. Opus has given us one of my all-time favorite hardcore bands, Cradle of Filth. This one's Queen Winter, issue number 1. The last time we saw Cradle of Filth, they did a 5-issue miniseries that I just thoroughly enjoyed. It touched on major pinnacle aspects of their albums and songs in which that made that album kind of stand out. I really love the art. The stories were told by multiple individuals on multiple issues. So it really offered nice, fresh perspective on each individual issue, along with their interpretation, along with what I understood, touching base with Danny Filth of Cradle of Filth. So I am so looking forward to Queen Winter, issue number 1. It's based off the Queen of Winter Queen of Winter Thorn, and it was one of my favorite songs from an album that's now, like 15 plus years old. So just kind of dating myself. Again, Cradle of Filth, Queen Winter, issue number 1, Opus. Uncertain if it's going to come out because I do know that there is some shipping issues right now between Diamond and some other distributors right now. I know that there's some staggering stuff and not everybody got all their stuff at the same time. So I hope you get yours. Moving out from Opus, and we're going to cruise over to Marvel. We're going to talk about the Immortal Thor issue number 6. Al Ewing's doing a really good job of being able to take this series and seeming like massaging out the last 2 series that we had. The last one, didn't really get the finish per se, and it was only kind of being taken over, kind of what was Kate's was doing. And the other one before that, it just, for me, Al's is kind of taking a lot of the other 2 and taking off on this one, massaging out stuff that happened the other 2, and slightly peppering it with this volume. And it's working out well, in my opinion. So I am looking for Thor Immortal. Switch that. I get my dyslexia is hardcore kicking in. I swear to God. The Immortal Thor issue number 6. Hope you're doing well. I just let my dyslexia kick off and just go in different directions. So hey, Immortal Thor, issue number 6 by Al Ewing. Moving out from that, we're going to talk about Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man issue number 4. I never really realized how big of a Miguel O'Hara fan I was. I think it's only because of the fact that we really don't get to see this character that often. And due to the fact of the whole Spider-Verse thing, I think that's part of what kind of, lit the fire underneath Marvel to go, hey, let's go ahead and throw out a little more issues. Being that we're only entertaining small minis throughout the year anyways, kind of works best for Marvel anyways, to go ahead and bring back characters that already have somewhat of following. So now that they're bringing out Miguel O'Hara, we have issue number 4. I know it's going to 5, and I'm hoping that they give us a couple more minis before the year is out. Why? Taking this series! This is so cool with all the team ups that he's been doing and how he's been. The first 2 issues I really dug. So this issue number 3 I'm looking forward to. All right, 4. The first, I got to read 2. The back there, right there. Yeah, that's my box. I just got it this morning, so there's 3 in there. So when I do an unboxing, you'll see it. So that's why I was looking forward to 3 because I have yet to read 3 to get the 4, but it's still on my list. Yeah, moving up from Miguel O'Hara, issue number 4. I'm having fun tonight. Sorry, Spider-Woman, issue number 3. I was really trying to stay away from the series. Not that I have anything against Spider-Woman. You guys know I dig all the spidery stuff, especially the women. I really like strong characters. I like how they make women portray strong characters and they don't have to fall victim into the stereotypical tropes of, oh, save me stuff. I dig that stuff. So it wasn't that. It was just the fact that I have so many series that I'm reading right now. I just want to cut back on something. But it isn't going to happen. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the Spider-Woman issue number 3 because even though I didn't really want to buy the first 2 issues, I loved them. I knew I would, and it happened. Also, I know what's going to happen by issue number 5. She's going to hook up. There's going to be a team up. Let me start over on that one. There's going to be a team up with her and Spider-Boy, and with her having to solve all this stuff with her own son, that does kind of make sense. Just saying. So, Spider-Woman issue number 3 coming out tomorrow, 1/24/2024. Moving on from there, we're going to talk about Superior Spider-Man issue number 3. I'm sorry about bumping the world here. Just excited. Talking with my hands. Superior Spider-Man has been really good, in my opinion. Slott has been able to massage out some of the things that happened in the last series. Also, by allowing him to go ahead and further integrate Spider-Boy. Say, I just did that. Because he's explaining how him and Spider-Man have kind of split up, why, how Spider-Boy succeeded, what's going on with Superior Spider-Man, and why that's all transpiring, and how it's working in the present Marvel Universe, along with how everyone's finally getting all their memories back, and it's kind of explaining past stuff, kind of setting up future stuff. I just kind of like it. Now, I agree, Superior Spider-Man is an ultimate. It's just a less than, even by definition. Just saying. But I've been enjoying it anyways. It's been good. But as you see, there's been a theme. The last 3 things I mentioned are all spidery stuff. So I just, kind of see what it is. Hey, speaking of spidery stuff, there's the man. See, I actually blame this guy right here. Yeah, he's been the major spider influencer. I'm just saying, I got caught in his web. Next thing you know, all I'm doing is reading all the spider stuff. It's his fault. Just kidding. No, so hey, again, just a recap. Superior Spider-Man, issue number 3 coming out tomorrow, 1/24/2024. And I am definitely looking forward to that. As you notice, that there's only been 5 on my list so far. Why? It's been kind of a light week. High concentrate. It was really difficult to actually to differentiate who's going to be on the top of this list. But as you might have guessed, it's kind of obvious. Just saying. This week's Blue Light Special, Ghost Machine. I've been reading all this Geiger, Junkyard Joe, and what I really loved about all this stuff, and a few of them made my Blue Light Specials, is the fact that they not only tie in a stereotypical story that everyone hopes to read, but they actually tie you into a story that we few are privileged to read. And what I mean by that is we really get to feel what are in these stories. We really get to feel these characters. We really get to understand where they're coming from. It doesn't matter if we actually live their life or have even a slight clue what they're going through. There's aspects that they touch on. Family, love, just all the things that we hope for, wish for, and dream of in our lives are actually in these books. Much of the discussions, much of the overall themes of these books tend to be just kind of what I mentioned. Just they're wrapped in love, they're wrapped in emotion, they're wrapped in more than just simple stories of adventure. And I think that's why these stories have been, especially in the case of like Geiger, have been optioned and put into production, is the fact that they knew that they were building upon a a universe able to be built upon one after another. Truly, Ghost Machine is exemplifying that. I really put this as my Blue Light special, not necessarily because it was my most anticipated read, is because I actually kind of flipped through and read it. Sorry, I know you guys know that I normally don't do this, but I had to. There were so many stories in here, and it sets up so much with this universe that I couldn't help myself. Just lightly flipping through it as I was trying not to. It just drug me right in. And after just actually promising to myself that I'd do nothing more than just skim it, I was reading it. After promising I wouldn't get into the story, I was totally getting in the story. What drug me away? Doing this show. Blame you guys. Thank you. Again, my most anticipated read, my Blue Light special for 1/24/2024 is Ghost Machine. And hey, that's it for me. Entropy. You take care.